What's up, everybody? Timothy Wilkes here. I'm going to go over why simping doesn't work. It just doesn't work. One reason, well, let's start with what simping is first. A lot of people get it misconstrued. Some people think that showing your woman love, attention, PDA, things like that, they think that's simping, and which is actually false. They are horribly mistaken. They don't know the first thing about anything dealing with a woman. If they think that showing a woman love, respect, being a gentleman, things like that, if they believe that's simping, they have no idea what they're talking about. Don't listen to those type of people. But anyway, what simping is when you don't hold women accountable. You just let them walk all over you. You kiss up to them. Woman worship, basically. Telling all women are queens, which is not true. They're queens, and they're you have some that aren't considered queens, which that's a whole nother topic. But they're not. People believe all women are just not subject to correction, and it's just a lot of different ways you can describe it, because they don't hold women accountable. They just kiss up to them. They're a doormat. They let them treat them in the kind of way. It's just a lot of different ways I could describe and talk about. But why it doesn't work? Because when you do that to a woman, when you kiss up to them, when you worship them like that, they're not going to respect you. They're not going to give you the respect that you deserve, because women are attracted to masculinity. They want someone that can put them in their place. Now, I'm not a relationship guru or anything like that, but I do know some things that they like. They like a man that's in his masculine, someone that can be the person that God created him to be, which is a man. He knows what he wants. He goes for what he wants. He's not he's not afraid to put his foot down. He can give you truth and honest communication without being disrespectful. He can tell you that you're in the wrong. He can tell you that he doesn't like something, or he doesn't agree with what you're doing without being disrespectful. He doesn't have to call you out of your name. He doesn't have to do all these things to say, hey, no, this is the line, and I'm not letting you step over this line. I can't. No, it's not what I'm going for. When you have simping, there's no, they just, when a woman disrespects them, they just let them do it. Just let them have their way, which is something that women actually don't like. That's actually a turn off. They want you to stand up for yourself. They want you to put your foot down. But you don't have to be disrespectful when you do it, but they want you to actually put them in their place. For some reason, they like it. They like being, but without being disrespectful. You can do that, this is what I'm not going to go for. I'm not going for that. There's just, you can correct and rebuke and still show respect, still show love. Because part of love is correction. And also, it makes them, you're enabling a woman when you simp. You're enabling them to believe it's okay to not correct themselves, to not grow, to not walk in, to not actually become a better version of who they are. You're actually telling them it's okay to embrace their bad decisions, their bad characteristics, things like that. And instead of helping, because you're not helping them by doing that. When you're being honest, through honest communication and all that, that's how they're able to grow and learn. They'll respect you more when you say what you will and won't go for, because you respect cops, you respect judges, you respect people that are in authority, because they assert themselves. Hey, look, this is not okay. They have a line there. There's clearly a line there. If you're getting pulled over by a cop, there's clearly a line there. If you're going to respect him, or you're probably going to go to jail. So when you have lines, people respect that kind of stuff. They respect boundaries. So when you have boundaries in place, and when you do all that's respectable. That's why being a simp doesn't work, because there's no boundaries. She can do what she wants. She can get away with it. We're still going to worship her as a queen, and that's just not the way it's supposed to go. She's not even going to be programmed she's not programmed to like anything like that. Because that's not leadership either. When it comes to being a man, it's not really leadership at all. Because now she's leading, and it's going to be a turnoff. She's going to fall away from you. It's okay. She's not going to respect you, and you're enabling her. Yeah, it's just not. Yeah, you're just allowing her to continue to be flawed, and she's going to be spoiled rotten. It's just not a good result either way. So and it also interferes with good and honest communication, which is what all relationships, friendships, anything, all that thrives on those. Honest and good communication. So if you're simping, you're not being honest. You're being unrealistic. You're lying to her sometimes because she's going to mess up. She's going to make mistakes. She's going to have flaws. She's going to be in the wrong. So it's up to you to be honest and tell her, hey, look, I'm not going to accept this. I felt disrespected the way you talk to me like that. I don't like the way you talk to me. I don't like what you're doing. I don't like how you're treating me. It's okay to say these things. It's okay to feel this stuff. It's okay to not be a doormat. And nothing I said just then was disrespectful. I didn't call a person out their name. You can actually be honest and communicate effectively in a healthy communication without cussing her out, without calling out her name. There's just numerous ways to do it in a respectful way. So it hinders communication. It makes you a doormat. They lose respect for you. You're enabling them, and then it's not even healthy communication. So nothing's good about this in any way. Just like, and also they turn on you. Soon you can suck up to them all you want. Once you do something they're not gonna like, because if you get them spoiled on that kind of attention, once something happens that they don't like or they don't agree with, they're gonna turn on you. Look at a couple of guys. One main one that was just in the news, Derek Jackson. He did it throughout his whole platform. Just look what happened to him, and you can see it that it didn't work. You saw how it backfired horribly. It just didn't work because it's just not reality. When you actually are honest, that's why even though people try to expose Kevin Samuels and all this and that, they try to expose him and bring up his child support and all this other stuff, he's actually being honest with women. He's not being disrespectful. He hadn't called them out their name. He's just telling them, hey, he just gives them reality. Because you have some people on his platform that say, I want a high value man. I want a man to make six figures. When they're bringing nothing to the table, they don't have anything to offer. They're just, he says they're average at best, and he's just being honest with them. It's not disrespectful or anything like that. It's just reality. If you're not, because he's telling them what high value men are looking for. Because if you want something, you have to know the type of person you're looking for. You have to know what they want. And if you're not willing to get it, or if you're not willing to become that, then hey, there's just no chance. It's just reality, man. It's just the way it is. He's just giving them reality, which is why he's doing so well with his platform and things like that. Honesty is always the best way when you tell it like it is, and when you're not being disrespectful. I only seen him get irritated or things like that when they are so delusional that you can't tell them anything, or when they start lying and things like that. So it's just not good to simp, basically, because it doesn't work. You're gonna find yourself either being turned on. They're gonna turn on you. Trust me, I know from experience. They turn on you, and it's just not good. So you may as well come out the gate being honest about who you are, about how you feel about them, about how you feel about how they make you feel when they disrespect you. It's okay to, you just have to hold them accountable. Hold people accountable. Anyone, friends, just not women, just friend, anybody. Don't just take anything from people. That's what simping is. Just being a doormat, kissing up and sucking up. No one likes that. They just be honest with them. If they're wrong, hold them accountable. But that's all I have to say on that. That's why simping doesn't work, because it's unhealthy communication. You don't get respect for it. They're just gonna turn on you for it, and you're enabling them. You're keeping them. You're stunning their growth and maturity. You're stopping them from becoming the best version of themselves by lying to them. You're not helping them in any way. And that usually comes from people that have ill intentions anyway, because you're upfront and honest. You're telling them what they need to hear instead of what they want to hear. It just comes off as more genuine. That's all I had to say. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.